one that was the most important one they announced was Stumbles versus your main man Snake Eyes. They finally go in battle this time.
All I gotta say
with words.
All I gotta he's gonna eat a fucking punch.
Welcome back to the Hold Down Podcast right here in the kitchen. You already know what it is. It's your main man, the Unstoppable Bloodbath, back at it again. You know, Hold Down Podcast, the hip hop, the battle rap, the other stuff, the shenanigans. You know how we do, the blackness.
This nigga didn't say shit about hitting the record button. Nigga said, all right, cool. Bam! Are we on the air?
As you heard from our co-host, the great Quan himself.
Quan, my nigga?
Yeah, it was
right.
that was a Street Fighter reference.
All right. I wish my hands moved that fast. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Nobody never gives E Honda like respect for that shit. Cause niggas always say Chung Lee with the legs, but it's like, all right, but E Honda is also a sumo wrestler and his hands go fast as shit too. Mm-hmm. But you know, it is what it is. Shout out to Chung Lee, shout out to E Honda. But yeah, I'll be your co-host, you know, Saquon right here. We doing our damn thing. And I'm gonna let you know right now, we're gonna get straight into it. We ain't got no news topics for real, cause only things really talk worthy about are all sad. Mm-hmm. And we already our podcast has talked about not being excited about niggas dying and hip hop are getting locked up. And that seems to be the only shit that happens is niggas die and niggas get locked up. So first thing, we'll mention apparently Metro Boomin's mother has been murdered by her boyfriend, allegedly, who then killed himself. Not much to say on it, just rest in peace to Metro Boomin's mother, and condolences to the family of Metro Boomin. Niggas know I'm a producer and I'm in the Atlanta area. Put two and two together. Metro Boomin is a very big influence in my life in the past. Now, Metro Boomin is a producing god. You know what I'm saying? Especially out here. So, condolences. You know what I'm saying? That shit is tragic. It's unfortunate. And then the second news is apparently Trouble has been killed too. Mm-hmm. And that's unfortunate. Also an Atlanta native, just out here was doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? Had some steam on his name at one time. I remember listening to him the first time hearing that song "Bussin'." That shit was crazy because it was one of the songs that, like, before niggas really made it a point to have guns in the video like crazy. That was one of the videos that showed the difference between Atlanta. It's like niggas will have some guns in the video. Niggas will have a little corner, but like, okay, yo, you watch for the police. We're going to have maybe 4 people with choppers, and we're going to look like we dangerous, right? Or we're going to be in a little crack house looking area, and you know what I'm saying? We're going to have guns. They was outside. Hella choppers. The whole neighborhood had guns. Like, don't fuck around.
Catch nobody lacking.
Don't catch nobody lacking. And this is before the Side Baby joint. This is one of the forefathers to that Side Baby joint, the pull it with the stick. I recently watched that video. I was like, damn. Nigga, the whole apartment complex had guns. That's crazy. And this is where we live. You know what I'm saying? But not there specifically, but, you know, the same town area. But yeah, rest in peace to Trouble. You know, I've been a little bit of a fan of his music. You know what I'm saying? I like his early shit. You know what I'm saying? I was a fan of Edgewood when it came out. You know what I'm saying? I was always wondering why he wasn't bigger because he was very supported and whatnot, but he also, like, he was cool in doing his thing. Media loved him. You know what I'm saying? I watched his interview on Lip Service. You know, when was Noisy did the documentary on Atlanta, or the second one, he was in that too. Big figure out here, you know what I'm saying? That's a tragic loss, and it's a big loss for the city. You know, he will be missed. He will be missed. He was in the stage of life where he was cool. And, like, you know, a lot of niggas have that stage in life where they're kind of too tough, where they're too in the streets. It's like he was really in the stage of life where he was cool, and like he was probably about to do some cool shit. I don't know what, but he was really out here chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to be tough no more. He was really out here kicking with the females, you know what I'm saying, becoming a personality and shit. So it's tragic. But yeah, rest in peace to Trouble. You know what I mean? But yeah, that will conclude our news topics. Just please, just stay safe out there. Stay safe. That's all I can say. Yeah, let's get to these battles.
All right, so this is a UN5 round 2 recap. We're gonna go through the battles, tell you who won. We're gonna get up out of here.
Yeah.
First battle.
You know what I'm gonna do first? Might as well do the one that's fresh.
Free Pro versus Sheed happens.
No, nigga, the one we just watched just now. While the details are still fresh.
Whatever. JC versus Head Ice.
The greatest battle ever. You know what I'm saying? This one right here, top tier bars right here. You feel me? And niggas was outside with it. You know what I'm saying? No roof.
So I will say, Head Ice did very good.
He actually did good.
Head Ice did very good.
I knew it was gonna be good by the first 2 bars. I was like, okay, he didn't come to play.
No.
It at least won't be trash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And JC is pretty consistent. I ain't gonna lie. JC comes with it to a certain degree every time. Part of my cough. Still sick from Mexico. I don't know what it is. My cough has not left me for about a month and a half now. So just know I'm doing everything I can to get rid of it. And if I cough in the mic or cough on the air right now, just know it's not purposeful. I got water right here. You know what I'm saying? He got to deal with it. Look at his face. He ain't happy about this shit either. So y'all didn't even hear before we put the mics on. I burped at least like 6 times just with us sitting at this table for maybe 10 minutes. So, you know, at least y'all ain't got to smell the shit going on right now. But yeah, JC came with it. You know what I'm saying? JC had the bars on deck. He wasn't a slouch either. I was just really looking at Head Ice because that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This side of the podcast, this side right here, supports Head Ice. You know what I'm saying? Support entirely.
So who you think helped him write these rounds? Because this is the best Head Ice has ever been.
Even better than him with Av?
Yes.
I
feel like Av did good tonight, but I feel like Av took his foot off the gas a little bit that night, and then Head Ice stepped up to the plate. Yeah. Because again, that was also a good Head Ice.
Yeah.
I feel like this Head Ice was better than that. So now I'm trying to figure out who helped him write. Because this ain't Head Ice by himself.
I feel like Wolf just got his shit together. You know what I'm saying? He just looked in the mirror and said, "Yo, I'm Wolf, nigga." You know what I'm saying? Ball toe, my nigga. I'm out here with it, doing the thug thizzle. You know what I mean? Let these niggas know what's up. Forefather of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Harlem every day, all day. I control everything. You feel me? So
somebody help this nigga, but you know it's working out for his benefit. It's making him rap well. So I'm not gonna complain. I think Head Ice did really good all 3 of his rounds. I'm gonna say this. I can't speak on anybody's second round because my stream was fucking up the whole second round.
Fuck your cheeseburger, nigga.
So I only had the first and the third.
It definitely was, and I was getting annoyed because it was starting to fuck up. At least for me, it was fucking up on some of Head Ice's bars too. Because like
both of them, JC and I didn't get either one of their seconds.
Yeah, it was gonna. But Head Ice I feel more because his shit's like slower. Like JC kind of like and JC Head Ice be like So if it clicks one time, I'm missing. If I miss one word in the shit, I might miss the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Or at least the punch of it. So, but yeah. Well, while we definitely thought this one had to be potential to be the weakest one.
Yes.
And both of them really stepped up to the plate. Mainly Head Ice, because I know JC was gonna come. We've always seen JC as king average, but he's never been a slouch. He's never been trash.
Yeah, I've never thought he was trash. I just didn't always understand the hype that everybody else had on his name.
Yeah, we didn't.
I think he did. I think he's been doing great. So like, I gave him the battle. So I gave him. I gave him the 2 rounds I saw, the first and the third. I didn't see anybody's second, so I can't speak on the second. But I'll say Head Ice did. Head Ice's first was really good. The third was decent. It wasn't good as the first, but the third wasn't bad either. So
yeah, and that figures too, because like of course the judges said that
all the judges kept talking about Head Ice's second round that I didn't see. So
yeah. The Wi-Fi guys was like, Kevin, you don't want to hear this. Yeah. Head Ice is actually gonna be good. You don't care about this.
I guess not.
You know what I'm saying? Keep your bias. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you to be convinced any other way.
Because like I have no reason saying when he does good. I mean I have no problem saying when he does good, but I can't talk about it now. So.
But yeah, good battle. Glad it wasn't weak. You know what I'm saying?
That one came out a day later because apparently JC ended up arriving to the venue late. So they had to push that battle back. That's why it was outside because the event was over.
Oh, wow, damn.
So everybody was like, whoever was around, and they said, okay, Head Ice, you still want to battle. Head Ice already left. Head Ice had to come back, and then they did the battle. And then they got sent to get judged, and then that came out today when we recording it. So that's why it wasn't on the original day.
Okay. That makes sense as to why too. Like the 2 online judges had to like the shit had to be sent to them so they could judge it.
Mhm.
Because niggas couldn't just call them and be like, yo, JC's here. Like, I'm sure the stream was already off, all that good shit. Makes sense. Makes sense.
So, yeah. Yep. That's where that was split.
Next.
I'm going to go in the actual order. Oh.
Yeah.
JC won, by the way. All the judges agreed that JC won.
Yeah, they gave it to JC 2-1 in most cases.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fruitful versus Sheed happens.
Now, this one right here, I ain't gonna lie. I got some respect on Truthful's name, bro. Like, I like that nigga deliver. You know what it is? I feel like, not comparing, but I feel like he's a Chicago version of, like, Snake Eyes. Like, everything I like about Snake Eyes, I like about Truthful. I like, the grittiness in the voice. I like the passion, you know what I'm saying, in the bars and whatnot. I like the, the toughness and shit. Like, it's, Truthful is just like a Chicago version of Snake Eyes to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and Sheed happens. We already know how she does. Like, Sheed comes with the unorthodox style and whatnot. But I feel like his shit is being honed to a place that, like, it's more digestible. Like, I feel like his shit don't even come off like weird no more to us.
Yeah, he definitely had more easily recognizable bars in this battle. Yeah. But like same thing as you said, it was way more digestible. Like, I feel like people caught on way quicker this time. Yeah. And it helped him. It helped him a lot. For sure. Because he was going off in all 3 rounds. And I feel like that might have been the best Sheed happens I've ever seen, probably.
Yeah. But a lot of contact too. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to get worried in the first.
He doing that. He doing a lot of aggressive shit. I was like, bro, this is kind of unnecessary. Like, you doing a lot. Doing a lot.
I would really just want to believe that him and Truthful are really good friends. Because I ain't gonna lie, if they don't know each other, like, I don't think Truthful would have let nothing touch him like that. Because he was kind of pushing a ridiculous. Like, even in the beginning, nigga, like when the nigga did like this, I thought it was about to go down. Like, I was like, yo, but Truthful was just like, he's like, I know what you're doing, just like chill. But even with that, but all right, but you ain't gonna keep pushing me, my nigga. Like, you only I'm gonna let you get some pushes off, a little bit of contact, let it be a good show. But I'm still a man at the end of the day, my nigga. And I'm saying these gun bars, I can't let you keep on pushing me. And I'm trying to talk about, if a nigga try me, the AK spray. It was like, everybody's gonna cry and be like, sir, he's tried you 3 times. We counted. We
in counted. Public, we all saw it. Yeah.
We all saw it. You know what I'm saying? You almost ran into Nun and Nunu. You know what I mean? I got both of their names mixed up. But yeah, shout out to Nunu Nels.
Shout out to Nunu Nels. But yeah, bro, I think Truthful, his rounds is good. I think his only issue is his rounds weren't as clean as Sheed's. He was stumbling a good bit.
Yeah, the second especially was shaky.
He was stumbling a good bit, and it made it even easier to vote for Sheed because Sheed had a flawless performance, honestly. Yeah. And then all of most of Sheed's bars connected with the audience, so it was the perfect storm of a great performance and great pen.
Yeah. Truthful just went against a really good Sheed that day. Yeah. So it makes it. He couldn't, like, it may have been more closer if he had gotten all his shit off, but the fact that he had any flaws in his delivery or performance, it was detrimental that night at least. Yeah. That wasn't a night to fuck up at all against Sheed. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
But at least the belt wasn't on the line in this battle. He didn't put his belt on the line against Sheed. He put it up against Geechee, and he retained.
That was smart.
Yeah.
That was smart.
Yeah. So, the judges all deliberated. They all agreed with Sheed. Sheed moves on. Because, again, remember, this one was a rematch.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. Personally, I like Sheed's third. His third was fire. Yeah. I like third, like, maybe it's the Geechee Gotti fan in me. I like when niggas, I ain't even gonna say the third. I just like when niggas have bars with substance. Because anybody can come with these violent bars, and we're not gonna do the homework to know if you're real or not. We really don't even care. It's about a show. But, like, when niggas can, like, talk about, like, actual experiences and shit, it makes me be like, nah, that nigga went through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like listening to a Maxo Cream song, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be really, really surprised if he wasn't living this shit, because he be having some details, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he do.
He be having some details, my nigga.
He be telling too much, in my opinion.
He be telling too much, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maxo Cream. We hope you stay free. Don't be putting all them details in these songs, because you see what's going on out here, man. It's only getting worse. The police is only getting better at their job. Like now they're actually trying. You know what I mean? Niggas would snitch on each other so much they didn't have to try. They'd be like, oh, wait, hey, I was listening to this random rapper. He just said I murdered a nigga on 63rd. Now it's like, you know what? What if I watch this interview or watch this video that another YouTuber did and did the research for me and talked about this and that, and we're just going to take that, we're going to just follow these leads. Like, they trying to get niggas. So, y'all be careful out there. But, yeah, Truthful versus Sheed happens. Definitely a good battle.
Yeah.
Good shows. I got some respect for not that I didn't before, but now I know I had Truffaut fucked up. My apologies. You know what I'm saying? I won't do that again. You know what I'm saying? And Sheet Happens. I'm glad I've only seen Sheet Happens on the good foot. Like I've seen he's taking some losses out here. I haven't seen those losses, but when I watch him, he seems to put on a good performance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
next up, Fonz versus Real Sick. And I feel like this battle was every bit of as good as I knew it was going to be.
Oh, for sure. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Fonz, I fuck with Fonz. Fonz is good. I think I'm just openly biased to Real Sick. Cause I ain't gonna lie, niggas was talking about Fonz was going crazy. Niggas was almost speaking like Real Sick lost. And I'm like, while Fonz was definitely going crazy, if somebody want to say it's debatable, I understand that. I'm even with that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely no clear. There's definitely no like Fonz just fucked them up or something. Like
no,
they was pretty even. Like it was Real Sick in his bag. Like Real Sick was just as consistent as he normally is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even switch it up a little bit. Talked about, the Texas shooting. We're gonna talk about that. Condolences to everybody involved. But he opened up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then of course pointed out his opponent. You know what I mean? Broke his opponent down a little bit. Came with some ill bars. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. So just Real Sick ain't folded once. At least if he has folded, I ain't seen it. You know what I mean? Though Fonz was fired though when he was like they say Real Sick don't never slip up. But last event we both had stumbles.
Yeah.
I was like,
it was crazy.
I fought with that.
It was crazy.
For sure.
Fonz just not here to play with niggas, bro. And it showed in all 3 rounds. And I feel like Sick also had 3 great rounds.
For sure.
I feel like the only reason Sick didn't win it is because he took a different route in the second. Yeah. He spent the whole second doing more of a comparison of their careers and showing how like I'm better than you at battle such and such. And Fonz all 3 rounds was, nigga, I'm gonna get these bars off.
Yeah.
Fuck all that extra talk. I'm just here to get these bars off.
Fonz be living up to the stereotype that niggas say all he does is punch. And he don't let that shit make him slip.
He don't care.
He just stays punching.
The punches still land.
It works. Yes. So what do you want?
Yes.
He's like the nigga, his whole freaking slogan addresses that. But it's like, hey, now I think about it, it's like, what else you want him to do? It's like, niggas, all you do is punch. He's like, it's a fight. What am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, why these niggas in Def Jam fight for New York trying to go for a bottle, go for a stick or something? I'm right behind them punching.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna be able to grab it because they too busy getting punched. You know what I'm saying? Like tube steak.
Getting punched like tube steak.
I want to watch. I gotta watch that shit again. That shit lives rent free in my head, bro.
You know tube steak videos are just hilarious. Like if people don't know, if you've never been down the rabbit hole of YouTube tube steak videos,
yes,
do it right now.
Yes, do that, and understand that this is. I'm gonna just say that this is in the beginning of the Math Hoffa era, so you have proper context to what's going on too. Oh, the Math Hoffa and the if you really know, was it the E&J, and he battled another nigga that had a hit song in Long Island called "Styling on You." There was 2 times where niggas got hit in the battles and they happened like really close to one another. You know what I'm saying? So that's also why but just watch it for yourself. It's hilarious.
It is.
Even if they don't even see that one, if they see the one when Aaron McGruder had the book, nigga said, "Oh, the reggae. I don't even like reggae." That shit was crazy. But yeah, back to these battles.
We outside Barnes and Nobles.
Barnes and Nobles.
No, he said Barnes and Nobles.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, like I love hip hop, but hip hop has had some really wild, ignorant errors. You know what I'm saying? Because the funny thing is, like watching the videos now is like it sounds like it looks like such a parody, but when I tell you niggas really sounded like that,
exactly.
Like it's not a reach. Like niggas would dead ass be mad at another nigga, be like, "Yeah, I'm in your hood. Why you ain't here? You being productive, you getting money, doing shows and shit. Like, why the fuck are the niggas being the The nigga was just on MTV. Nigga was just on Ellen. Nigga's gonna be on Jimmy Fallon tomorrow. What is he doing posted up in the hood? That's whatever. But yeah, that shit, niggas be wilding.
So anyway, the Fonz
and Real Sick.
Yes, Fonz and Real Sick. So it went to the judges. The judges gave it to Fonz. I understood. Did you feel like Fonz won, or did you still feel like Real Sick won?
I feel like Real Sick won, but I feel like it's probably because of my bias.
Okay.
Because Fonz was definitely kicking ass, for sure. He wasn't slouching at all. Just, I like Real Sick, and I feel like I even like his approach of kind of switching up the content a little bit.
Mhm.
Sometimes that works in their favor, sometimes it don't. Sometimes niggas want all them punches and bunches, you know what I'm saying? So
It just depends on the crowd. Also, the crowd. Speaking of the crowd, this crowd felt smaller this week, which I appreciated.
yeah, we always love that.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? Because we can get these bars off and not get too much interruptions. You know what I'm saying? Not crowd surfing. Niggas ain't taking the battler and jumping them in the back and then throwing it back out. Yeah, nigga. Like, just let's get these bars off, get these reactions, and we can be good. We can get out of here. You know what I mean?
Speaking of getting up out of here, we got one more. And this one was very, 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 very surprising.
This is the best swamp I've ever seen.
Same for me, nigga. The best one I've ever seen.
Best, yes. He almost, I ain't gonna say he was neck and neck with Nitty, but he looked like he belonged battling Nitty.
He did everything he was supposed to do that battle. Bro.
Yes. And I don't even think Nitty like slouched a little bit. Like, I feel like it wasn't the best Nitty, at least in my opinion. It wasn't the best Nitty, but it was still like a consistent Nitty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was there, but Swamp just came with his shit.
And like, if you think about it, Swamp won even though he stumbled in the second, but because he finished the second off really strong, like people got over. They was willing to overlook it because all his punches were that good throughout the whole battle. And I was surprised. I was so surprised when like Swamp started off and his first round was as good as it was. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? I was like Swamp trash, but like I've said before, like Swamp is good like every other battle. Swamp isn't consistently good.
So who are we gonna ask? Who you think helped Swamp with these bars?
The reason I don't want to say that Swamp is because I've seen him do good. Like I said, every other battle. Head Ice, it's not that level of almost consistency. It's just in this tournament and against Av.
Listen, I think
because I've seen him battle. We've seen him battle Av and do great, and then he battled. I can see it. He battled Averb, and we said this is not a headlining battle.
That was the most mid of mid.
Because all the battles before that were so good. Remember, we had Av versus
night.
We had Av versus Beat Out on that card. We had DNA and King Los on that card. Like, it was so many good battles to be headlined by that shit show.
That night was a really good night of battles.
Yes,
it's very few times because you know what I'm saying. I'm a nigga that I'm like I don't require watching that many battles in one damn night. But that night. It was so good. I was like, I'm in it. Like I'm like every battle I'm enjoying. I ain't gonna lie. And then for it to end with that shit, I don't even think I finished this shit because I'm just like, no, we're not gonna have the ride of our lives just to freaking end like this. Like,
and you're like a Head Ice fan, and even you felt like, yo, this battle's not good,
bruh. You remember that scene in The Matrix? You know what I'm saying when Cyrus betrayed everybody. And then they cut to the chick that had the blonde hair, and she's just like, not like this. And she looks at Neo, not like this. Like, that's how I felt about that shit. That's how I felt about the event. Not like this. And I gave Head Ice some chances, too. As soon as he was going, I was like, all right. And then Averb went, and I was just like, not like this. Not like this.
So both of y'all niggas ain't gonna have nothing good to say at all.
So nobody's gonna be good. All right. So, and this is the main event.
The main event.
I got you. All right. I felt like freaking YNJ. He's like, so this is what you're doing? All right. All right. That's how this is gonna go. All right. That shit was crazy.
But yeah, like, and I feel like that, and then Head Ice. I think he battled. I don't remember him no more battles between that one and now. He might have battled somewhere else. I just didn't watch it.
Yeah.
But he did good in round one against Shuni a couple weeks ago. He did good there. Even though she probably could have beat him if she didn't stumble so much, but again, like he did a decent performance, and then she stumbled so much that like he had to win. Like it was if she didn't give herself a fighting chance because she had stopped.
I guess all that man was just intimidating for her. You know what I'm saying? That bop different. You feel me?
Maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
You know what I mean? I just said that because she's supposed to be like the battle rap hoe and whatnot. So you know.
I thought that was Yoshi. Let us say that Yoshi was.
Oh yeah, I got them confused. Never mind.
Because I'm pretty sure Shuni's married.
Oh, my bad, Shuni. I feel like every podcast I just have to have some battle rapper fucked up. Apparently,
always.
We moved from Trufo. Now I got Shuni. I'm sorry, Shuni. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do you like that.
So like I was saying,
that's my bad.
Like I was saying, this is the best swamp I've ever seen.
Very much. You know what I'm saying? Almost like the swamp in the Shrek movie. Like that was a really great swamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. And I could tell that the crowd was actually behind Swamp for a change. Like, people be like, "Oh yeah, Swamp, that was okay." Like, people was okay, Swamp, I see you. Like that was really good.
They were excited. I feel like they was excited to see because Swamp is like a known name at this point.
Yeah,
like, he's been battling for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think it's good when they see like a consistent name. It's like, oh, he coming alive today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this might be. And you know they gotta make it good for the fans or whatnot. So it's like when we get like an unexpected, it's like, oh, the plot thickens.
Yeah, you're right.
Everybody was expecting it to be the same like last time. We was thinking Geechee and Rum was gonna be the same thing. And I ain't gonna lie, they getting these two the fuck up out of here. But it's almost like it's done well. Yeah, because like, and I don't think anybody's gonna be like, yo, it's politics. Like, what the fuck? Like, nah, like, it's still surprising, but it's like, okay, it is like,
like I wasn't expecting Swamp to win because I sat through all the rounds. I was like, these are some really great Swamp rounds, but these Nitty rounds are good too. Yeah, I just feel like it came down to preference, and I feel like the judges were feeling they just preferred Swamp that night. Yeah, because like some other people, they might have preferred Nitty's bars, but Swamp stuff was more digestible, was more fun, I'd say. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that. And when the judges said Swamp won, they said 3. I said, "Whoa!" I was shocked, bro.
Yeah, and I ain't like, Swamp was just on fire in that one. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even do no name flips. He was like, "Nigga, everybody does name flips, but this nigga that's tiring. I'm not doing that shit." Like, it was just a good ass Swamp. He was in his bag that day. Yeah, and that's rare. He's consistent. But when he's in his bag, it shows up. Mm-hmm. And this is maybe the second time I've seen him be in his bag.
Yeah, because remember when he battled Serious Jones,
I was like, he don't like this nigga. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but he really did seriously not like this.
He
nigga.
was doing so good. It just he kept stumbling and shit. Yeah, and then that was another great Swamp night. He just couldn't seal the deal on that one. But tonight he almost fucked it up, with the stumbling in second. But he finished well enough. Yeah. Now this is 2 battles in a row. He's been stumbling.
He might get it. I don't know. At this point, maybe the stumbles is helping. Maybe the stumbles build the tension. I don't know. Maybe he's like Yamcha holding a spirit bomb. It's like this power is beyond him, so it hurts a little bit, but he's still gonna get the job done. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay. Better yet, I should have said Krillin, because when Krillin had the spirit bomb one time and he threw it at Vegeta, so it might. But yeah.
All right, so let's do some speculation that we know who's moving on.
Let's do this.
So the next round, which will be the semifinals, we got JC versus Sheed happens.
I give this one to JC, though Sheed could pull this one out for sure. Especially
it's possible.
Especially the road he's been on, he could pull this one out.
I'm leaning towards JC to be safe, but I could definitely see Sheed pulling this off as well. Yeah. Next is going to be Fonz versus Swamp.
I ain't gonna lie. Even with Swamp being who he is right now, I still give it to Fonz.
I still give it to Fonz too,
I give it to Fonz. Yeah, because I'm like, because I feel like even if Swamp starts like somehow finding a way to win this one, I feel like Fonz is gonna find a way to like he's gonna physical the nigga or some shit. He's gonna just find a way to just whatever advantages he could take, he's gonna get that shit. So we're gonna see what's up.
All right, and then they also announced some other battles for that day because, like, I understand there's only 2 battles left after, so they got to fill the day up with some other stuff.
The one-off,
the one-off stuff. So they announced Ryder versus Kid Slade. Kid Slade, that was one of your favorite people from the last year.
Love Kid Slade. Don't know Ryder. I think Ryder was the one that just kept rapping about being tall.
No, that wasn't Ryder. Ryder wasn't in that. Ryder was in like the one before that one. Ryder is the one. They talked about Mike P's girl the first time. Oh, okay. And that's when they caught on and everybody else started doing it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, and I feel like Mike P hasn't won since.
He has not been the same since.
Yeah, he's been on an L streak since.
It's the go-to. Once Ryder did it, it became the go-to thing to do. To talk about Mike P's girl.
It's like Arsenal with the bus drivers. Like, I don't even think anybody got any proof, but it's just like, you know what? From this point on, nigga, you a bus driver. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They also announced Steams versus Yana. I have no opinion on that battle.
Yeah, personally. That threw me.
But the one that was the most important one they announced was Stumbles versus your main man Snake Eyes. They finally go in battle this time.
All I gotta say
with words.
All I gotta he's gonna eat a fucking punch. Wow, this is something I want to see because there's tension behind it. There's a real story behind this battle. I just feel like I know niggas is gonna nig, and this is all a macho event.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be really hard. Personally, I'm not even a street nigga, but if I was in a situation with a nigga and he robbed me, beat me up and jumped me and robbed me of my on camera and robbed me of my belt, and now I have to be in a situation where this nigga, because he still has the belt, right? Stumble still has it.
Yes. No, I know. I think no. I think they said that that's why that's why Twerk had it, because let's say Twerk's people went and picked it up from Stumbles. They got it from, so Stumbles gave it to Twerk, and that's why Twerk had it in that battle against Snake Eyes.
See, now, so I'm sure Twerk probably gave it back, you know what I'm saying, before he got locked up, free Twerk. But like, if I have to watch this man have the merchant, because this is something niggas don't usually have to go through. Like, usually niggas get robbed and then you don't see that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But if I got robbed, I got robbed once in the 7th grade for my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If I would see these niggas again and they playing with my Yu-Gi-Oh cards at the lunch table and I just walk by these niggas, like, all 3 of them niggas have to jump me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You can't let that go.
They can't let that go. So I just don't know how Snake Eyes, with all the macho Harlem toughness he gonna have to just let this nigga speak in his face about how he robbed, because it's gonna be about
all 3 rounds are gonna be about.
This is gonna be
I beat your fucking ass.
This is gonna be the modern day Math versus Dose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially the rematch. Because the rematch, niggas, Dose was like, yeah, I involved the style. Math was like, nigga, fuck all that. I punched you in your face. It was on camera, and we gonna talk about it.
Yeah, bro. This is gonna be just like Hitman versus Bill Collector.
Yes. And only Bill Collector, because he has comedic value, could find a way to like switch it. Because literally, even Bill Clinton even had to be like, in the majority, he was like, first of all, nigga, ouch. Yeah. Like he Perfect had to take the high road. It's
Perfect
like
opener.
He's like, had to be like, nigga, I got my ass whooped. Fuck. I got beat the fuck up. It's been years. I ain't mad about it no more. Let's laugh about it. And even Hitman Holla was just like, nigga, I still don't like you. Like, he was still being very aggressive, and I'm just like, nigga, you gang banging on bacon, my nigga? Goddamn. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. This is a fresh thing. It just happened a few months ago. You know what I'm saying? So
this was looking. It's shaped to be entertaining, and only because there's beef behind it. It's not because Stumbles is a good rapper. Let's put that out there right now.
This is gonna be the best Stumbles ever has been.
Because if y'all remember last year when Stumbles in the tournament, and all he kept telling that nigga was, "I'll beat your fucking ass." A whole battle.
And what if he's like, I told niggas I beat a nigga ass. And guess what? I beat a nigga ass. That's gonna be a bar.
I guarantee that's a bar.
That's gonna be a bar.
That's how we gonna open up. That's his opening line.
Exactly. Yo, someone's gonna have the utmost confidence in this battle.
Oh my god.
Because he already got the win. He's like, niggas know I won. So it's like, all I gotta do is just have some good shit behind my shit.
He gonna start bringing it up in different ways.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all remember that time I beat this nigga?
You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you a question. Do you know if I hit you with the left or the right? You know what I'm saying? Did it hurt? Was you alright? Like, it's gonna be some fun. It's gonna be some wild shit, bro. But all I gotta know is if that shit gets shut down because niggas start fighting.
I understand. That's not Smack. I don't know why Smacky wouldn't even want to break that battle.
Only reason I'm forgiving him for this and being so thirsty for this battle is we still haven't got the Cassidy and Freeway battle. So you know what? As long as we don't get that shit, do what you gotta do. Think of every single battle idea you can think of before we do that shit. Okay, because nobody wants that shit.
Nobody.
Niggas announced that shit top of last year. It ain't happened yet. Because you know why? Because universally everybody was like, we don't want that.
You know what's also wild is Gnome is next month, and I don't think they've announced any of them battles yet.
You know, Smack be doing unorthodox shit with these things. Like some events be like extra coordinated to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Promotion be on point. Everybody's on point. We gonna do what we do. And then there's other times that'd be major events like Gnome, and it'd be like, yeah. So 2 days before we're gonna show y'all who's battling.
It's like, nigga, you trying to sell tickets to this shit? People need to know what they buying.
I feel like he just be having too much on his plate at this point. Either that or he might.
It's a whole team. It's him. It's Beasley. It's Chico. It's too many people on the team.
He might have to hire Norbs again. I feel like shit ran a little more smoother when Norbs was around.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Good event. You know what I'm saying? This is round 2 of the picks. You know what I mean? I feel we shaping up for a good event next. So it's not going to be next weekend.
Nah,
it's going to be the weekend
after that. So it's going to be June 18th.
Cool. That's good.
I'm going to be out of town. That's my family reunion weekend.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Either
we'll figure it out. Either we'll get an episode out early or something, or if we have to skip it because family things. It is what it is. But until then, we'll try to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get something up. Yeah. Something will be out. We may not be talking about that event, but we'll have to talk about it another week. But
even if it's a quick shot, I still reserve the right. You know what I'm saying? For us to review the first math and dopes battle. I always keep that in the pocket just in case we got to get some content out real quick. You know what I'm saying? It'd be good reviews. You know what I'm saying? I already got my shit written down almost. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for it.
That's good to hear.
You know what I mean?
But another good thing.
I'll write down the bars for that one too.
My favorite bar from this round was when you punched him in the face.
I was like, I just want to say this is one of the greatest punchlines ever. Like you just feel it connect. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, when a punchline hits, it hits. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dose, man. Shout out to Dose. I know you still out there doing your thing.
Shout out to Dose and Serious Jones.
You just shouting out victims? You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Math, you know what I'm saying? Now he's making hits with his podcast. I'm about to watch the Fat Joe episode because it came out a few days ago.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
They had so many clips for that one.
So I'm telling you, so many clips. And even with watch, I started to watch it at one time. They even started it with mad clips. So this must have been an epic event.
Speaking of mad clips, Smack, y'all dragged the hell out this second day battle of Steve had ice.
Oh my God.
Them niggas put commercials between every round. They put commercials between the judging. I was like, yo, chill out. Chill out.
Bruh. It was like, bruh, the actual rounds was a good 2. They kept it in. It was 2 minutes.
Yes.
Why did it really start at 5:30? It didn't stop until like 6:10. It was 40 minutes of content. Even the judging at the end, damn near was like 15 minutes. I'm just like, dog, like, let it nigga go. We got content to shoot. You know what I'm saying? I got my wife sitting here waiting on me and shit, looking at me pissed off and whatnot. She be like, nigga, really? Like more time? More? You need more? All right. God damn. So, but yeah, I guess that's that and whatnot. But I guess, good event. And, we'll be here to bring you the news on it and whatnot. But I guess we'll get to the artist of the week.
Yes.
Anytime I go into the artist of the week, that's when you just know that I have an artist of the week.
I was assuming that since you came out with that first, did you prepare?
That'd be some bullshit if I go into it and I'm like, you go first though, because I don't got one. But I actually have one.
Okay.
This one I'm gonna say T Grizzly. I got a chance to listen to the half
man, half beast.
Yep, half man, half beast. And half T, half beast.
You're right.
Let's say it properly. Half T, half beast.
You were correct.
Fire tape, you know what I'm saying? Consistent. I think he still got it. He ain't fell off. Speaking that real shit, always got the bops from me. You know what I'm saying? Good balance of life lessons, getting money, violence, all that good shit. One thing I do definitely appreciate though is the robbery part 3, and I definitely appreciate I know you like Bust It All Down. That was your shit. I like G7. G7 is just my shit. I don't know why. It's T Grizzly at his best in my opinion. But I will say that last joint, Whoop, with his brother, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that I was already fucking with his brother, but that shit made me a fan because it's just like I feel like I got a taste of like Baby Grizzly's like style, like by himself, like if he was out, how a tape with him from him would sound, and I fuck with that shit because like he just knew how to like make a track, and it was just a simple track, but his ad libs really be giving me hype because his ad libs is like it sound like a bunch of him, so he's like hyping himself up. You know, it really sounds like a nigga kicking a cipher and shit.
Baby Grizzly's good.
He got potential.
Yeah.
Free Baby Grizzly. He definitely got potential. You know what I'm saying? He definitely ain't no nigga. Like, I see why T Grizzly put him on, because T Grizzly ain't gonna put everybody on, but like his brother really could actually rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I look forward to that. Free Baby Grizzly, you know what I'm saying? So T Grizzly can have his whole family home. Because that's some fucked up shit, bro. Like, bro, at one time, bro, he came home to his little brother gone. You know what I'm saying? And his mom was doing life at that point. You know what I'm saying? They had freed his mom, thank the Lord, you know what I'm saying? And before then, they had freed his little brother. And for a little second, For a little second, he had his mother and his brother home. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to his aunt who was his manager. And then his brother had to go back in for, I guess it was a probation violation or some shit. So, prayers for T Grizzly. Pray for Baby Grizzly. Free that man. You know what I'm saying? I want some more good music from these niggas. I wouldn't even mind a tape from these two niggas.
Together?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Nah. We ain't gonna do that because he already got that with Lil Durk, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm waiting for that because this is a different Lil Durk, and we are a podcast that supports T Grizzly. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't like how niggas be acting like T Grizzly ain't still fire.
Oh no, he's good.
You know what I'm saying? Just because he ain't had another first day out, he's still fucking fire.
He's only getting better in my opinion, like ability wise. Because for the people who don't listen to T Grizzly like we do,
the Smartest still bangs.
The Smartest is so good. Like he don't just make Robin music no more. He don't. Because I understand that was the critique for a minute. He only make music about Robin. He's actually grown as an artist. Like, he actually be talking about not wanting to do street shit all the time, or like how that shit not really cool. But then when he makes songs about it, it's still good.
And he's making storytelling shit now. You know what I'm saying? Which is, the shit's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
I'm in it. I'm waiting for a part 4 if we get one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with all that shit. For sure.
You listen to any more of your new favorite artist, Babytron?
I got to. I haven't had a chance to. Because I've been trying to get closer to God and whatnot. So I've been limiting, the rap music I'm listening to. But one, T Grizzly just slid in there because I was listening to a whole bunch of Kendrick, and I was like, you know what? I'm just sitting on this T Grizzly joint. I love T Grizzly. I got time. Let me just listen to it. And I was listening to it, and I was like, all right. And I was like, you know what? I'm making him my artist of the week. Yeah. And shout out to Jack Harlow. I'm gonna give Jack Harlow another shout out because I don't like how our partners did that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how niggas trying to come from my nigga. That nigga don't be bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? He's just a cool white dude. You know what I'm saying? They do exist still. I know social media got y'all niggas fucked up. I know everybody out here trying to do the most, but there is a good quality to just a cool white dude. You know what I'm saying? Like we love our peoples, we love our sisters, we love our brothers, but sometimes just a cool white dude is cool in the situation too, especially somebody got to talk to the police. It was like, yo, sir, this is not what you think. No. Me and my brothers was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? We just, you know what I mean? So, hey. And he fucks with ESTG, which niggas know that's my nigga. So
everybody knows that.
Shout out to Louisville, Kentucky, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, hey. Yeah, definitely T Grizzly would be my artist of the week for sure.
All right. My artist of the week is Gucci Mane, LaFleur. See, my thing, Gucci Mane, LaFleur. Yeah. I was supposed to see him in concert yesterday. He was supposed to be at Milk Cookies Festival.
Gucci.
Or some would say Milk Cookies. He was not there. I didn't find out until the day after he wasn't going to be there. Everybody else been knew, but nobody wanted to tell me because they wanted to be assholes.
Damn.
They said, that nigga, they was like, he backed out like a week ago. You didn't know? No. I didn't know. I was wondering why his name wasn't on the flyer no more. But I figured, maybe it was just coincidence. It was not coincidence.
Well, damn.
It was because he wasn't going to be there. So then once he didn't go, I said, well, I have no reason to be there. I mean, I still ended up going for other reasons. Yeah. But that's besides the point. He's still my artist of the week because I was bumping his music all
you was ready.
Anticipation. I was like, oh man, he better do this. He better do this too.
Yo, that's definitely a thing. When you about to see a nigga in concert for a second, you like, yo, I want to know the words to these shits. I want to say these shits passionately, my nigga. So I definitely feel that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's still my artist of the week though, but he wasn't at the concert.
Yeah. Hey, I'll give him the credit because like I said, I'm giving you credit for all the artists you put me on to, but you definitely have shown me to put respect on that nigga name.
Yeah.
And
he's a way better rapper. He's only gotten better. When he was older, Gucci Mane, Flair, I understand. I understand. But he's definitely a good rapper.
Trap God. That's why I want to call this era of Gucci Mane. Trap God, Gucci Mane. I fucks with Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's so cool seeing him interacting with all of the new 1017 because all of them are fire, and he putting all of them on, but still like holding his own when he raps with them too.
Yeah, and they all fire. I ain't heard no weak niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout out to everybody in 1017. Big Scar. You know what I'm saying? Big Walk Dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hot Boy West. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like
what's that girl's name? Enchanting.
Enchanting. Yeah. I think Keisha Day was there one time. I think she was not there, but shout out to her too. She was good enough to get recruited at one point. Yeah. You know what I mean? She'll do her own thing. I'm sure she'll be all right.
Free poo.
Free poo. Yeah, free poo and free poo. You know what I'm saying? For sure. We definitely need them too because there was the two. especially Fujiano. I feel like Fujiano really didn't get like that hit.
Nah.
Like Pooh was kind of out here. He kind of got a hit. Like that Back in Blood was it. You know what I'm saying? But like Fujiano kind of, he had a little hit with the Molly joint.
Mm-hmm.
It's the baby mama joint.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just niggas was like, oh, this nigga rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's free Fu and free Proof.
Word.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that will conclude the episode of the Hold Down Podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We out here. You know what I mean? Where can they find you at, bro?
If you want to talk to me, a real one, all my socials are the same. I don't be on them all the time, but when I'm on them, I'm on them. That's how I get down. But you can find me at Now Bloodbath. Talk to me, I talk back. That's all my socials: the Twitter, the IG, the TikTok, all of them.
Yeah. And you can find me, you know what I'm saying, at your baby mama house. You know what I'm saying? Babysitting the kids because I need some money. You feel me? But if you want to find me online, you can find me at SAYQUAND. Never on Facebook, sometimes on Twitter, mostly on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on TikTok from time to time too. Holla at your boy. You know what I mean? And you can also find my beats, those that don't know I produce. You know what I'm saying? You can find my beats at SAYQUAN.beatstars.com. You know what I mean? Got all kinds of beats on there. And I'm going to stop because I feel a cough coming on.
All right. You feel that cough coming on, and I feel this episode is going off. We want to thank y'all for tuning in this Hold Down Podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave us a comment.
You did.
If you like the show. If you don't like the show, don't leave a comment. And then just give us recommendations for what you want to see next on all our socials. At Hold It Down Pod is our socials and everything,
Yeah. Gucci.
But yeah, remember, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a bitch to tell a hoe.
We're soft on Hold It Down.